And now, freelance heroism.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Deese.
And I'm Rachel.
And before we even get started, we just want to say thank you to everyone out there who donates at the Patreon, in particular those who donate at the producer tier.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel, would you like to let us know who they are?
I would love to. We want to say thank you to Duncan, Nate, Breakmeister, and Rebecca. Thank you so much, everyone.
You help us make a better show for everyone, and we couldn't do it without you. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
So, Rachel.
Deese.
Your nickname is Ducky.
It's true. It has been since, I think, the first episode that I show up in, which is like the second episode.
Yeah.
Of the podcast.
And what would you say a duck's favorite thing is in the whole world?
Ducks love bread.
They do love bread.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is just a circuitous way of getting back to this point. What did you do this weekend?
I went to a bread festival this weekend.
Oh, the duck went to a bread festival. So tell me, what's it like? Was it heaven? Was it heaven on earth?
This wasn't like something I had planned. Like I didn't have this on my calendar, and I was like, "Oh, only 2 months until the bread festival."
If you plan 2 months out for the bread festival, we're gonna have a problem.
But earlier this week, one of my group D&D, like the group that I run D&D for at my house, one of my players, he texted me and he was like, "Hey, me and like my wife and this other person from work that I know are going to the bread fair this weekend. Do you want to come with us?"
Right. And you were like, "Fuck yeah, dude."
And I had never even heard of a bread festival before this was presented to me. So I was like, "Yeah, I'll go."
Bread fair and Ren fair. I'm laughing at the idea that people dress up as their favorite loaves and come duel in historical context.
Is that Lord Rye?
That's Rygar. Okay, I'm sorry, I mean interrupt.
So it was at like this little fairgrounds place, but we went there. There was a lot of like vendor booths, and there were some classes. One of the classes was sold out like before it even started.
Let me guess, sourdough.
It was either like a sourdough, or I think there was like a class to make your own donuts, and then like they fried them up there.
Cool.
And a couple other classes on like just bread making techniques, and some of those were sold out.
Okay, it's boring up there in Maine. Boring as fuck up there.
But a lot of people selling stuff, and it wasn't just like bread based. Although I will say, like there was some stuff that was cool and kind of like expected for a bread fair, but I found some parts of it kind of lacking.
Oh, okay. So in what facets were they lacking?
Well, for example, there was literally only one booth that was selling flour, and all of the flour was like, "This is organic, heirloom quality."
I don't even know what that means.
Such. I don't even know either, but that just meant it was overpriced, in my opinion.
I mean, in my understanding, there's different types of flours for sure, but really the big one that most people are considered with is hydration rate. So like for bread making, it's like 00 is sort of common. And then standard bread flour and rice flour are really the big three. Well, so I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're so fancy that they're way above and beyond.
Maybe, but I was surprised that was like literally only one booth was selling flour. They had like a section where you could get beer, so I would think bread, grain. There's going to be like local breweries. Here, and there weren't. It was all like some generic grocery store brand, like hard cider type stuff. Yeah, it was
weird.
That was very surprising. There were like food trucks. I had
were the food trucks other foods, or is it just bread?
well, I got pizza at one.
Okay. I saw that pizza, by the way.
Mm-hmm. It was all right, although I would have preferred a crispier like bottom crust. I felt like it was like it wasn't undercooked, but it just wasn't crispy.
My concern was with the rotation.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they put it in, it seemed there was some discoloration in different portions. I just rotate it and it solves that problem. But
yeah, the two of the people, the husband and wife, they got like a full-size pizza to share, and it was like black on like one half of it. Like you could tell it had not been rotated.
Yeah. I mean, it's a minuscule thing. I guess you're cooking 50 pizzas, you forget to rotate some of them. But yeah.
And I got some fried dough, which I thought it was I think the ratio was off. It was either too much dough or they needed more sugar to put on it.
On the top, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you just mean, well, then the dough tasted all right, though, right?
The dough tastes all right, although there was like one point in it that it tasted a little undercooked.
Yeah.
So I think they should have gone with less dough for that.
Yeah. I just think it's funny. Less dough. They just needed an even heat.
Bread fair.
Yeah.
I bought like a big loaf of sourdough, and I got a croissant, one that was plain and one that was chocolate, and I ate both of those yesterday, and they were delicious.
Yeah.
I got this apple butter brioche, which I haven't eaten yet. I'm going to eat it today.
Yeah.
Which looks delicious. And they also had like pottery. There were 2 different pottery booths, and like these hand woven baskets, and people selling like hot sauces made with like locally grown ingredients and
bread and hot sauce. That's the jam.
There were actually several booths that were selling different types of jams and jellies.
Well, I mean,
a lot of cheeses.
Well, those go with bread, I guess.
Yeah.
Hot Sun selling cheeses seems like a bold move, but you know, I guess you do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but was it fun?
Yeah, I had fun.
Okay.
It was. Yeah. I will say, Maine is a very Caucasian state, and
they seem pretty crackerish up there.
And I feel like if you were to picture mentally the type of people that would go to a bread fair.
Let me see if I can do this.
Okay.
All right. Probably some older people who are kind of shaped like Hershey Kisses. Right? Probably wearing a smock when it's unnecessary. Like a what do they call it? An apron. That's inconspicuously dirty, even though they're not selling anything that would make a dirty mess. Okay, probably white hair, ponytail, hippie kind of vibe. Then I'm thinking young guys, probably in their like mid 20s, kind of lanky fucks with sleeveless shirts, big sunglasses for whatever reason, and beards that are preposterous for our era.
I think you just described the guy that I ordered the fried dough from. Yeah,
probably cargo pockets on shorts.
Oh yeah.
I'm feeling a lot of cargo pockets on shorts. Sandals.
Yes.
100% sandals.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty locked in on that one. Am I pretty close?
Yeah. I'll say there were a lot of like late 20s, early 30s, very hippie-ish looking women with tattoos. That was a big thing. A lot of the old people were wearing like sort of nautical themed type. I think that's just indicative of Maine.
Yeah, of Maine.
People like to wear clothes that suggest that they work on the sea, even though they do not.
Right, and they paint lighthouses. Because why wouldn't you?
Right.
The lighthouse in Maine is to the rooster in Georgia. We love, for whatever reason, and I think it's so stupid, these old women will put roosters on everything. And I'm not going to be the one to make the joke that we're all thinking.
Mm-hmm.
There should be less cocks in your kitchen is all I'm saying. But they're on everything. And I don't understand it exactly. I mean, I understand they're like tertiarily related to, you know, the mourning process.
Mm-hmm.
But it does feel like it's overrepresented.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything up there looks like a salt and vinegar chip. Everything down here looks like Rockadoodle.
I think that's accurate.
Yeah. It's like you could probably judge your location. I wonder if anyone who's ever been lost, like kidnapped and wasn't sure where they were, like got out and just was like, I have to find an old white lady's kitchen. Right? To see what part of the country
they get rescued later and they're like, so
sunflowers. I'm in New Mexico.
Tell us anything you can about where you were. And they're like, well, the bathroom was decorated with a lot of seashells.
Yeah, northeast. Yeah,
like you're in the Northeast.
Oh man,
was there artisanal blueberry soap? Yes, you were probably in Maine.
How many posters of random generic inspirational words were there on the walls? Also, can you tell me the orientation? Because I'm pretty certain that's specific to region.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Northern people place them on top of each other, 1, 2, 3, 4. In the South, they're all like kind of off sides, like steps.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Because I always think about inspirational phrases above the toilet seat when I'm pissing. You know, I'm always like, I should inspire.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, flush.
Well, do you have any questions about the bread fair?
Doesn't seem like I should be getting a lot of information from those guys, depending if what you're saying is true.
Mm-hmm.
But while we're still on the concept of bread, I have a poolish prepping right now.
Oh.
And I'm going to use the sweet new stone bread pan you got me.
Yeah. I am so
cool.
I'm so excited to see how it turns out.
It's gonna turn out like bread, Rachel.
Yeah, but I'm sure it'll be
it's gonna look like bread. And I'm gonna dress up in a cut off sleeve t-shirt and some toeless moccasins is how I think I'll go. And I'll send a photo over.
Okay.
With my bread.
I look forward to it.
Like the bread frat boy.
All right.
Yeah. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Well,
see your bread, but I won't get to taste it.
Yeah, you got me a brat one too. So
yes.
maybe I'll test that as well.
Oh.
My Polish rose like 4 times the size, so I did pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Well, I don't know anything about making bread.
It's easy.
I just stick to eating it. But I'm glad that I got you some stuff that you can use.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
And maybe I'll send a loaf to you overnight it.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I don't know.
It probably won't be good when it gets there. I imagine the pressure change and the freezing temperatures might fuck it up.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Like a drone shaped thing, and I'll just fly it to you.
All right. Well, why don't we go ahead and go to this week's episode?
Right.
So we are still in Candlekeepers.
Yes.
And this is Candlekeepers Chapter 12.
No title?
We don't do the titles.
We don't title these. Episode time.
All right. The two of you pinpoint the singing to a corner of the room, sort of like on the floor. This is like the floor here is like stone,
I swear, if you say it's a copy of the little girl downstairs, I'm walking the fuck out.
I assume it might be the book.
As you're sort of
I am your
investigating,
daughter.
as you're
Shit.
investigating this area, one of the stones on the floor is loose. It's sort of a kind of like, probably like a pretty good size like slab, maybe like a 3 foot by 3 foot, but you can tell that it's like loose in the floor in this corner.
Yonk, my friend,
Uh-huh.
would you be so kind to pull that slab out?
The thing on the floor?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I got yelled at the last time I took out a section of the floor in the children's library.
You're not gonna be yelled at this time. You're fine. Get it.
Oh,
Just-
okay. Do I need to make a check to yank this out, or
No.
okay?
No.
Oh,
Then I also realize that may have been poor choice of words on my part. Now that I think about it,
I want to step back. I'm gonna put my foot in the door frame so that it's
Okay.
holding the door just in case anything wants to do any ghost shit.
All right. Yonk, you pull back this stone and reveal this sort of nook that's about 5 feet across and 5 feet deep. Within are the skeletal remains of 2 humanoid bodies. One of the skulls has a hole in the back of it, and that is the one that is singing over and over.
well, that's not what I was expecting.
I'm gonna reach down and just pick up the skull.
Okay.
Alas, for your
boy,
To
Eric.
be or not to be. Sorry. Is it still singing as I hold it?
Yes.
Honestly, I think I want to keep this singing skull.
Turn it into a Christmas tree decoration.
This is the first Billy the Bass.
Sammy the skull.
Oh, I am putting this on Reader Evermore's door until she gets those books out of my section. Okay, I don't have the spell. I can't stop this. Is there anything else except for these bones in there?
Give me in the nook? No.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But if you're looking around the room, give me a perception check.
Oh, this is gonna go bad.
I'm staying in the door, so I can't do that yet.
Okay.
Okay.
I can still look in the room, right?
I hope so, because
20.
Okay.
oh, thank God, I got 4.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
I have no
Yonk-
perception, dude.
Yonk was more
rolling.
perceptive than you. That's ooh.
Yeah, no, dude. I just get a raw 20 on that.
Marshall, you notice right in the almost in the door frame, but within this small room itself, scratched into the floor are the words "Finish the rhyme."
I'd have to read the book first in order to know what the rhyme would be. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm not really much of a reader, but I don't want to read that one first. I might do the Princess Dragon before I do that.
It's a really good book.
Hey, turn that skull back this way. I want to see the back of its head. That look like a pithing needle to you? I want to look at the wound on the back of the skull.
Okay.
I hold it so you can see it.
Give me we'll say either a medicine or investigation check.
I guess we'll do medicine.
Okay.
And we're gonna lucky that.
Okay.
If you need me to roll
16.
investigation, I will.
16 is good. This is clearly some sort of blunt force trauma. This wound would have killed the person who was struck.
And there are two skeletons in here, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
We have any idea whose office this was? How about correspondence or anything on the table? Any way to determine whose office this was?
These skeletal remains are hundreds of years old.
Right.
Ah, shit.
Okay. Finish the Rhyme was written on the floor, though.
Mhm.
So that's not something that was hidden behind a rock. That's something that was modern, current, recent.
It's not recent. Like
Okay.
it's like dirty and kind of filled in. It's just that it's sort of in such a small kind of non-noticeable spot that it's probably been overlooked.
Hmm.
Is by chance the book on the table?
No.
What about these fireflies? Sort of,
I kind of swap my hand to move the fireflies around to see if the ceiling reveals anything.
No.
Okay.
I'm just curious. Hold the skull up to him to see if it has any connection.
By the power! I'm kidding.
Do they react to it at all?
Nope, it's still just saying the rhyme over and over.
I'm still not giving up the skull.
I think it might be a good idea to keep this with us, but maybe separate from everyone else. I think this might be a
All right.
little.
Hard to explain. Is there any markings on the other set of skeletal remains?
No.
They look full grown.
Yes.
Humanoid?
Yes.
Male or female?
You can't tell.
Can I do an investigation?
Sure.
I mean, it's a full skeleton, not
Oh
just
shit!
skulls, right?
No, I can't tell you shit.
Okay.
Rachel, it's full skeletons, right? Not just
Yeah, they're fully skeletonized.
count the rib cage.
The rib cage.
My roll was bullshit. It made you allergic.
Count the ribs to determine male or female, please.
And alternatively, you could look at the pelvis to see if there's a difference too.
Yeah.
D'Angelo's not that smart.
Okay. Well, Yonk is definitely not. So that's totally meta gaming there.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
I've seen dead bodies before.
We'll say both male.
We have to find this book.
Yeah.
Feels like the next step, right?
What was on the table again?
So in the Firefly room that you're currently in, it's just there's a lot of glass terrariums that fill the shelves with fireflies in them. There are shallow wooden boxes that are on the lower shelves. These have just items to like care for the fireflies, like nutrients and things to take care of like the plant life in the terrariums that they're in.
Isn't it Crinkle's job to take care of the fireflies?
It is.
Is this his office? Or his space?
Are you asking someone?
I popped the wand again just
Yonk is not. But I'm just putting that out there.
My question is more like technical.
Mm-hmm.
Why use fireflies here in the first place? Why not just use torches? Because there's no fire, so you don't have damage. But
You
they
don't
have
worry about the
lanterns.
books. Yeah.
I mean, I guess if fireflies are the answer, but there's magic that you could use to use light as a cantrip. You could be able to do it 1,000,000 times a day.
Yeah.
It's not like they're unfamiliar with magic here.
Yeah.
So why fireflies? I mean, if you're reading, you don't want light that flickers, flutters about. You want a consistent light source. Why fireflies? Is it just a stylistic thing?
Could be.
It just feels weird to me. I don't know. Something's weird about these bugs.
Yeah.
Before we leave the room, I'm going to pop the wand of secrets a second time to see if anything pops else in the room besides that hole.
It points like downward and sort of like like in like a northern downward direction.
So no longer east, now it's going north and down.
Back down to the 3rd floor, I guess.
Holy shit. All right. Let's grab our bird friend.
Yeah.
How does it look like that was scratched into the it's stone floor, right?
Yes.
How is it? Does it look like? Can we tell how it was scratched in?
Probably
How's-
something with like a sharp
Right.
point.
I mean, is the lettering decent?
You would describe it as manic, as
Right.
like a sort of panicked writing.
Oh, oh. My friend, you had a really, really bad day.
If
As
you were to stuff something in its mouth, would it continue singing audibly? It's like a psychic kind of thing, I feel like.
you do that,
I'm going to try to hold his jaw shut.
continues unbothered,
I stuff fabric into the mouth.
continues unbothered.
Okay.
Mr. D'Angelo, do you want me to break the skull?
No, not yet. I
Um,
don't think that's a good idea.
Normally breaking cursed objects sometimes goes really bad the other way.
Okay. Well, let's not do that then.
I'm not gonna rule it out if smashing a skull's all we gotta do to get this fixed, and I'm down to do it. But it looked like the person had the same idea. Doesn't look like it helped. Seems
Or
like
they killed him because they wouldn't stop singing.
could be.
Ask someone to kill them to take him to take him out of his misery.
It's in the back of the head.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust the bird behind any of us anytime soon.
I think we need to collect some more information before I can make any judgments like that. It's best not while we're in an enclosed area to make too many enemies, especially ones that we don't have any evidence are actually responsible. We know he takes care of the bugs. We don't know that he knew that was down here, and it didn't start until recently, so he might have been unaware that it was even happening.
We could show it to him and see his reaction.
Maybe we just say finish the rhyme to him and see what he says. If it seems
That sounds
unfamiliar.
safer.
Why
If
don't
I
you
put the go for it.
why don't you do that, Lizard Man? Go down there and talk to him, beast to beast.
Okay. And ask him to finish the rhyme?
Yeah, just see how he acts. I'll keep an eye on him when you say it. Just walk up and whisper it to him. Just him.
Uh-huh.
Finish the rhyme. And I'll see how he reacts.
Okay. I can do that.
The firefly jars, do they like air seal or seal tight?
There's like a sort of mesh on top, so that way like there can be
Okay.
some airflow.
Never mind.
And I mean there are like definitely the occasional like loose firefly that flies around, so it's not like they're
I was gonna shove the skull in a tight glass jar if they were air seal and see if that said something, but
yeah. Although Yonk
know how
knows some where some jam jars are. Maybe
I
you could
do.
get one of
I
those.
Do you think a
do.
skull's gonna fit in the
Scoop
jam
out.
jar?
Just
No,
scoop
that
out all
is the last thing I'm gonna
jelly.
do.
Yeah.
That is the last thing I'm gonna do is shove a skull into a jam jar of jam. We have no idea where it's from.
Well, it would preserve it.
Oh.
Speaking of which, how's your constitution? I'm kidding.
All you mother smuckers need to shut up.
I also just want to point out that in my mind, I've already put together that there are actually two Kenku here. There's Crinkle that works the day shift, and then there's Curly that works the night shift.
As the three of you exit the Firefly room and the room where the different copies are made, Cthulhu, biting her lip to keep from singing, slumps to the floor with her back against a wall and her head in her hands. After a moment, her ears flatten and she springs up and takes off at a full sprint. She runs across the room. She's going to the stairs that lead up to the first floor. And she's just shouting. She's like, I can't stay here anymore.
Can I see her?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna use. I don't want to do it. I can use disarming shot.
I was about to ask if you were going to shoot her.
All right, it says when you make a firearm attack against a creature, you can expend 1 grit point. On a hit, the creature takes damage and must succeed on a strength saving throw, DC 15, or drop 1 held object of your choice and have that object be pushed 10 feet away from you. What if I shot her boot out from under?
Shot her so hard her shoes fell off.
I don't know. Maybe I just use it. Just fire the weapon loudly in front of her.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dash in front of her and fire a weapon straight up.
Okay. Do you have to roll anything for that?
I'm not just firing a weapon. I'm not
Okay.
trying to aim. I'm just shooting at the roof.
Okay.
It's
She
pretty loud.
kind of like skids to a halt and she's like, I can't stay here anymore.
You run for that door again, you won't have to worry about it. Back down the stairs.
I need to get out of here.
Look, we got off on the wrong foot. But if you're not going down them stairs by the end of this conversation, you're not going to be on a foot anymore. And I'm going to point it down at her leg.
Give me
Marshall, I got a 10-foot chain if you need it.
I don't need a chain. She's going to be reasonable, ain't she?
No judgments. I had a Lovitar phase.
Look, we're all a little tense right now. You just need to take it down a notch. How's that feel?
Would you give me a persuasion with advantage? Or intimidation with advantage?
I'll do persuasion.
Okay.
19 on the first one. I did 19.
Okay. Her ears kind of flatten back, but you see like her shoulders slump. She's like, I need to get out of here soon. I can't stay cooped up like this.
We all feel the same way, darling. We don't want to be in here if we don't have to. But it's irresponsible of us to put other people at harm when jumping out there and all of a sudden the whole world's singing that song. And let me tell you, I don't really like this song. So maybe you could go back down there, and when we're done, maybe we'll get a bar to play us something nice. Back from my hometown. All right? We all got to keep level-headed.
Really bitchin' metal band in town, just saying.
She nods and turns to go sit back down.
As she's walking back down the stairs, I'm gonna walk behind her at the same pace. I'm gonna kind of keep the gun down by my side so I'm not like threatening. Like, look, everybody, it's gonna be tough in here. It's gonna be real difficult for a little bit, but we're gonna get this handled. We got some of the smartest people around right in here, reading all your books and knowledges and learnings. Plus, you got me. And a dinosaur, I'm pretty certain. That guy, look at him. He means business, don't you, buddy?
Technically, I'm a dragon born.
He knows what he means. We all know what you mean. You Triceratops, motherfucker. We get it.
I just like the fact that you're like, we got some of the most intelligent people in the room. You're scanning across and you just deliberately skip right past me. Keep going.
Young's like, hey.
I'm intelligent.
Look, we just need to stay calm. And we need to look out for each other. That sound fair, everybody?
They'll nod.
All right. Now, let me tell you, I don't know how fast some of you think you are, but you're not faster than this. And I'm going to hold it up. I'll shoot one of those fireflies from 400 yards right between his fucking head.
Mr. Hatman's boom wand means business.
Cracks walnuts, but it cracks some other things too. All right. Whose office is that upstairs?
Office? So you guys are currently on the second floor, which is where those rooms are.
Right. All right, whose office is that in there? I'm waiting for Young to do his thing.
So to the north, Ebner will speak up and he'll say, the scriptorium is where I do a lot of copying there, and then there's the Firefly room, that's Crinkle's department.
So while that's kind of going on, I will have worked my way over to Crinkle.
Before he asks this, can I drink my potion of mind reading?
Okay.
I want to just stare at out of the corner of my eye. I don't want to look like I'm staring at him, but I want to keep an eye on his reaction.
Yeah. So, hi, Mr. Crinkle. So I'm supposed to ask you a question, and it's gonna sound kind of weird, but do you know how to finish the rhyme?
Crinkle kind of tilts his head. Let's see. So does he make a save to see if you
I believe so. It says, when you drink this potion, you gain the effect of detect thoughts. The spell saves a DC 13.
Okay. This is a wisdom save.
She's looking up his stats right now.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all good. I do it all the time.
That's why I think it's important for DMs to just pause for no reason periodically throughout the game and just roll dice randomly for nothing. Do you know what I mean? Because then you mask all these weird.
I like to ask you guys for random 20 sometimes.
I know you do.
Look,
yeah.
Crinkle kind of shrugs and shakes his head at you, Yonk. D'Angelo, you hear, I don't know how to finish the rhyme. The book's broken.
Oh, fuck me sideways. I just hang my head and sigh. I message Yonk. Ask him where the book is.
He's in my head. There's something in my head. It's a clown. He's in there.
I know D'Angelo well enough to know what's going on, at least.
The clown is mimicking your voice, dude.
The clown is the devil.
They want me to update to extra storage in the cloud. Let's say $5.99, but is that monthly or is it one time? If it's one time, it's a bargain. If it's monthly, it's kind of bullshit a little bit, right? Sorry.
Like, look, we need to find the book because we have to finish the rhyme. And I guess the book is the rhyme is in the book. So we find the book, we can finish the rhyme, and we can get out of here because I don't want to end up like those two skeletons that are under your floor.
What? D'Angelo, you hear, it's with my treasures, and then skeletons under my floor. And then Crinkle says, skeletons under my floor?
Yeah, there's two skeletons under your floor. I had to lift the big rock up, and Mr. D'Angelo said it was okay. I wouldn't get in trouble this time for doing it. And there were two skeletons, and then somebody scratched on the floor to finish the rhyme.
I take care of the fireflies.
Well,
ask him where his treasures are.
This is going to be, yeah. Just so you know, the detect thoughts lasts for a minute, and in between, like, sort of this casual conversation and Yonk kind of rambling, this will be like the last detect thoughts you can make.
Fuck.
Yonk kind of gets a quizzical look on his face because he doesn't know where this question is coming from. Do you have any hidden treasure? Like a pirate? Because I know there's some books in my section are pirates, and they're always talking about buried treasure. Do you have any treasure?
What? Because I'm a bird? You think I hoard things?
I don't know.
Crinkle gets up and walks away from you.
I'm gonna look at D'Angelo, kind of nod for him to follow if he could.
Okay, rolling a stealth check. Let's see how bad this goes.
And survey says,
Oh, fuck!
Oh,
I didn't say you had to
no.
stealth. I just said you had to follow him to see where it goes.
Sorry.
You just keep an eye on
D'Angelo,
him as he walks down the hallway.
D'Angelo gets up to follow you, and then he like kind of kicks one of the wooden chairs around the table, and it like scrapes really loudly across the floor, and he stumbles, and everybody looks at him.
While they're all looking at him, I'm gonna do stealth.
Okay.
I got a 13. I'm just gonna be subtle. And they're all drawing attention. Do I get advantage since they're all looking at him?
Sure. Yeah.
I was going to say that D'Angelo didn't realize that his potion ran out, and he's like, Yonk, I'm going to follow him.
I got a 20 that time.
Okay. Yeah. You very easily. Where do you go?
Well, it depends on where he's going. So why don't you give me a description of the direction he's heading, and like if he's going in a hallway or past a door.
D'Angelo, which direction were you going in before you kicked the chair?
Oh, I was beginning to head towards him.
Okay.
But after I kick it, I kind of just stop.
Okay.
Oh. It just makes that loud like cheer across the stone floor, like
yeah.
Just everyone just looks.
Now you all know what it sounds like when my soul screams in pain.
I'm gonna try to bypass the loud dramatic sigh I would make when I hear that.
Okay.
To try to stay stealthed.
Suddenly the air around you feels thick. It presses in on you from all sides, all of you, prickling your nerves. Your muscles twitch as though something is yanking on them with invisible strings.
Can I cast Counterspell as a reaction?
It's gonna be like the Kingsman scene where everyone goes batshit, and I have to shoot like a bunch of innocent people because I have to.
All right. I'm gonna pop off Counterspell and see if something happens.
Okay. Let's see here. I will say everyone needs to give me a charisma saving throw. D'Angelo, you can roll with advantage to see if your counterspell helps you in this regard.
Okay.
Save and throw.
All right.
14.
Oh shit! I got a +8. First one's a 20.
Oh my god! Don't tell me. Don't tell me if anything happens. I rolled a 1 plus a 1. So hold on.
Okay.
Now I have a lucky roll. Do I have 2? I still have 2 left, right? Because I didn't use it the first time.
And I'll say also you all have advantage, or not advantage. You all have inspiration, so you can choose to use that if you would like.
Oh.
Or you can save that for later.
I would say I would use lucky first. I imagine.
Okay.
I don't know if a 14 is good enough.
I'm just out of game. Narratively, me getting a 1 is a fantastic story, right?
Yeah.
And part of me is like, if I knew that something was trying to take hold of me, it might be more information if I let it, right?
Yeah.
How much time do I have when I feel the check going on?
It's basically like your reaction.
Okay, my reaction will be to yell, Yonk, and then throw my weapon at him.
Okay.
It's better if you have it than me.
Well, wow, that puts me in a bit of a bind because I'm looking at a 14 for a saving throw, and I'm like,
I can't possibly know your saving throw, but I do know that you operating my pistol is going to be much less deadly than me doing it.
That's probably true.
You might not even know how to fire it.
That's true. Young may just like try to hit somebody with it.
I just had to quickly.
He was told walnut.
It's just a walnut cracker. Yeah. So
I just had to quickly think of a person who would be incapable of using technology very quickly. And you were the one that I came up with. So thank you for existing.
You're welcome.
And I'm going to let it happen after that.
Okay. Yonk, are you keeping your 14 or are you going to use your inspiration?
Yeah, let me use the inspiration. Let's see if I can improve on that 14.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
14. You get to keep the 14.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but oh man, what a shit roll to waste of inspiration on.
Well,
Ah, damn
if
it.
you the DC was 15.
Oh.
So Yonk, Marshall, you see Ebner and Scribe Varnier all seem to be like under this control. Galeby kind of screams in fear, but Crinkle kind of like scoops her up and like backs away as everyone starts like moving. And you all begin to, everyone who's under this control begin to sing the rhyme in unison. And Yonk, you feel like your muscles move on their own as you raise the walnut cracker and you go to strike Ebner in the head with it.
Oh, Jesus.
Roll me a d20 for your attack.
Improvised weapon.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is basically what, just a straight D20?
You add your
Or
strength
is
to
it or is it like an so it's basically an unarmed strike, the equivalent thereof,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's more like using a mace, right?
Oh, fuck.
Oh my
Nat 20.
Jesus.
You're gonna kill this girl's father.
Oh.
All right.
Oh shit.
At least he's using it that way, though, right?
Damn. Oh, dude, what's your pistol fire at? 2d10?
Oh
Right.
1d10 plus
God.
5.
I went from a crit fail to a crit like that. That's impressive. I
Roll
said the loud
me
Jesus. Okay.
roll me 2d4.
2D.
It gets 2d4 on that?
It's an improvised weapon, which is
No, but that's what I'm saying. A 2d4 is almost. I mean, that's like a fucking morning star, right?
Well, I rolled it's 5.
Okay.
okay.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean an unarmed strike for me does 5 bludgeoning damage, so that's pretty much equivalent. Now am I feel my body do this. Am I still like in control of my consciousness so I know I'm doing this? I'm sorry.
You know you're doing this. You have no control over your body as you are doing this.
I look at oh god, why have I drawn a blank on her name now?
Galeby.
Gelby. I look at Gelby like, I'm so sorry.
She
in
is
slow motion
screaming
as I bring the walnut cracker down on poor Edgar's
How
hand.
terrifying is that fucking mobile going to be now?
Oh.
She's going to be freaking the fuck out every night with those dragons flying above her. The daddy killer.
All right,
I just ruined the princess dragon for this kid for life.
All right, so that was 5 damage.
You like dragons? You like dragging
man.
your dad's dead lifeless corpse down?
Man, I am so glad that I was an improvised weapon and not my great axe. Because oh shit.
Marshall, do you have any other weapons on you?
I do, but they're
Okay.
not loaded.
All right. Well, you are gonna wield it and you are gonna strike at Scribe Varnier.
Oh no, I'm going James Brown on this bitch.
Oh.
What, too
Ooh.
soon? It was fucking like what, 20 years ago? 40 years ago? It was a long time. You've had since the late 70s. You're fine.
roll me your attack.
Just a regular attack.
This would be an unarmed strike. It should be under your actions.
Oh my god, 22.
That
Oh
will
shit.
definitely hit her.
Jesus Christ.
Roll me a d4 for damage.
Oh.
1d4 round 4, of course.
Okay. All right. Yonk and Marshall, both of you give me Charisma saving throws again. Those should be at the end of your turn. So I just forgot.
All right, here we go. Charisma saving throw.
I cannot believe this shit. I'm gonna use lucky first.
Okay.
God damn it.
Damn.
No.
You are evil. You are going to make me kill this poor girl's father in cold fucking blood right in front of her, you monster.
Hold on.
I hope you can't sleep well tonight. I want you to stare at the ceiling and think about what you've done.
Dude, if you kill this girl's father, we are not adopting her into the party. I'm telling this right now.
I have
am not.
to. I
we're
will
not
be
dealing with this shit.
obligated to do so. I will have to
No.
raise.
No.
Rachel,
I will have to make sure her life turns out to be the princess dragon. Okay.
Oh fuck.
What were you saying, Dees?
I take an action surge. Can I use the extra action to roll another save?
Sure.
Is that how it works?
No, it's
No.
the save's supposed to be at the end of your turn.
Right, but oh, that's okay. Yeah, then never mind.
Okay.
We'll play it like it's played. I got 8 and a 14 total. So
All right. Montero, you are not under this effect, I believe. So
you get to use your weapon to bash this poor guy's head in.
No, I'm gonna
take their lead and finish the job.
I'm gonna hit everybody with a magic missile and see if that pops them out of their spells.
One card apiece.
Yep.
All right. Okay. So you magic missile. So everyone make me a new charisma saving throw to see if this.
And why I roll the damage for magic missile.
19.
Okay, you are knocked out.
This is gonna suck.
Oh no, Yonk.
This D&D Beyond dice roller can suck my fucking balls.
Okay.
Daddy killer.
That was a 15. It was a 15 on the die, and then it went, and it fell over, and it's like bullshit.
So,
Yonk killed daddy. Smack-a-lack.
The magic missile that fires off. How many darts at level 1? 3.
3.
Okay, so
1 each. It's just
4?
me and okay.
Who's all technically infected right now? Everybody.
Marshall just saved, so Yonk.
Well, I'm trying to figure out who I shot with the third missile.
Either Ebner or Scribe Varnir. They are also under control.
Well, obviously it's Ebner because he's already soaked up a bunch of damage.
Well, technically he critted Ebner, so doesn't Ebner get another roll on his?
Oh, that's true.
Well?
Let me see. He got not 1.
Well, I think Varner might actually be a better use undone. So the missile will hit Varner.
Okay. So let me roll for her.
Oh.
Okay, so she makes it out. So Ebner's the only one still under control.
Yeah, and because of his failure, now he's bleeding massively from the skull.
So, yeah, I don't care who takes the 3, who takes the 4, and who takes the 5 damage out of the 3 of them.
All right. Well, we'll say Scribe Varner takes the 4. So she is heavily injured now, but she is in control of her body again.
You're welcome. Fuck you.
What did I do?
Not you, Varner.
You want me to take the 5?
You can take whatever you want, Big Daddy.
Take all 5. Yeah, I'll take the 5 because I'm sure I'm the beefiest motherfucker out of everyone here.
All right.
You know, the best part is I dropped that line right as the wife walked past me and not a single phase at all.
You give me that 5, Big Papa.
All right. We are at the top of the round. Yonk and Ebner are the only ones still under control. Yonk.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see that walnut cracker.
God damn it.
I'm not giving it up, even if it is the murder weapon.
Hey, that's maybe okay.
You think this old man wearing robes missed for the
14?
14?
I hope.
That motherfucker made clean contact. He got like an 11. You might have 1 point of dex. He's like what, 70? That dude's fucked.
Roll me a d4 of damage, young.
I told you. What's his AC? Is it 11? Is it 11?
No.
Hey, look at that. Max damage.
Oh no, poor Ebner. All right, let me see if that.
He's not going to be working at the library after this.
Okay.
He's not going to remember how to read.
Well, Ebner's no longer under control. Yonk, give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, come on, for the love of God.
2.
Charisma saving throw. Did it again, you fucking.
Oh, sweet mother
it was
God.
on 18, and it just goes on the screen. It's like bullshit. Don't give me that shit.
Do I get
There's
an
no
action?
physics involved here.
Yeah, you and Montero both get your actions. Since neither of you are under control, you can choose to go in whatever order you'd like.
Slapping the shit out of me.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk over and punch you right in the face.
All right.
Young.
God damn.
Gotta wake you up.
Yeah,
No, I mean-
roll me a charisma saving throw
Oh,
before you
shit.
kill this man.
Oh, wow.
I can't tell you. I cannot tell you the number of times that this die on the screen has been sitting on a double-digit number only to go right at the very fucking end.
After I punch him in the face to give him the check, I'm gonna put myself between the dad who's getting his fucking brain leaked out and Yonk.
Okay.
Can I slap him with Mage Hand?
Sure.
It's a lot less. It's a lot less damage than. Oh shit.
Yeah.
How much damage did I take from the punch to the nose?
Well, he rolled a 9. I don't know if he connected.
Yeah, I don't even think I hit you.
Okay. So should I have made a charisma saving throw?
The attempt would have done it.
Okay.
At you.
Okay, got it.
All right, Montero.
The problem is if I mind sliver him, it's 2d6. If I firebolt him, it's 2d10. Like I'm trying not to fucking kill this guy.
Just
I don't think I
run
can
up and punch him in the butthole.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll run up and kick his ass, kick him in the ass. Okay.
You can just like stomp on my foot or like
kick him in the
pinch
balls.
me. You're talking about fire?
Kick him in the ball.
Fuck
Cut
you.
his finger off. Cut his finger off. Do it.
All right, we're okay. Hold on.
Stick his dragonborn dick in a blender while you're at it. Jesus Christ. Man, Young's gonna remember this shit. He won't be able to
Slash his
process
ACL
it.
with a knife.
Okay, here's an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Oh shit. 18.
Okay, that'll hit.
That's good.
All right, Young, give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
We're gonna
man.
beat the kindness into you. People are gonna love you when we're done.
Are we ready?
Oh my god, a 1.
Oh, okay.
No, that was me.
One,
That was me.
one damage to Young. Okay.
1 damage.
Thank God. I thought he rolled a 1.
I'm gonna have to start rolling death saving throws
I was like,
at
this
some point
mother-
for me. I'll just try to. Okay, here we go. Charisma saving throw. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Do it.
Hey, all right.
Hey!
I told you that butthole punch would work. That's like
Every time.
it's the
Every
soft
time.
reset button like on your modem.
I embrace the Lich Gate and just
You punch it in the butthole and you hold it there for 5 seconds. And then it'll reboot. Factory settings.
Oh.
Young,
And if he doesn't, you take 2 in the morning.
you feel
Factory settings.
these whatever was like controlling you and moving your limbs, it's like they all break at once and you are back in control of yourself holding this bloody walnut cracker.
I drop it on the ground and I run over to Ebner and I hug him and I say, I'm so sorry.
He sees you coming, he's like, no.
Oh God.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It wasn't me. I couldn't help myself. I didn't want to. And I'm looking over at her and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
You look back
I'm
where
lost.
Galeby and Crinkle were and they are not there.
Shit.
Oh no. No, crinkle fries. No.
I bolt back to his room his firefly room or whatever.
Okay. So you're running downstairs to the third floor. Okay. What are you two doing?
I'm about to show you guys a really funny post that we just made on Freelance Heroes.
Oh no.
It's excellent, man. Every time we play, I try to take a clip, but I forget sometimes. But I did not forget this time. All right, guys, in the Freelance chat. This is the best advertising we've ever had, by the way.
Oh no. Let me see this.
Next time,
Oh
Freelance
my
Heroes.
Wow.
This week on a very special Freelance Heroes.
I love the idea of one day this game content being turned into like some sort of show where it's real serious, and then they cut away to us around a table, like punch him in the butthole. That's factory settings. This is
The
like,
best shit ever.
give him the backdoor potion. Bypasses the liver. Like what? Like a real serious situation. Cuts away to the table of us. We scream something out, and then it goes right back into the action where they're doing the thing that we said.
30 minutes of nothing but bitching about Featherfall.
That'd be a great mid-season finale. Like a cliffhanger, and then there's one more episode where everyone's like, oh, the penultimate always sets up the thing, and then the finale's crazy. And we come back for the finale, and we just argue about whether or not you can Featherfall a book because it's made of dead cow. Whole episode, start to finish. And then it just cuts back, like where it would normally be cutting to us. It cuts back to the game, and everyone's just standing around, like looking at, like smoking cigarettes, leaning up against the wall.
Adria's just like running a whetstone on her sword.
Yeah, we're just all chilling. Cuts right back.
God.
All right. So, Montero, you are running downstairs. Yonk and Marshall, what are you doing?
I'm continuing to apologize profusely to Ebter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
My weapon is in his hand.
I know he threw it on the floor.
I dropped it. I wanted nothing to do with that thing after I was done.
Okay.
I threw it on the ground.
It was very expensive. I'm fucking part of your system. Sorry.
Yeah, with all the dried blood that's currently on the handle now, that's the
that ain't dry. That's sweat.
So, question: you said who was missing?
Crinkle and Galeby.
Okay. During the chaos, do we have any idea which direction they went to?
Probably not.
Anyone that wasn't, I'm gonna be like, hey, which direction they go? I'm wiping the blood off on my pant leg.
Cthulhu points to the western staircase that goes down. She's like, I think Crinkle is trying to get her away from all of this.
All right, I'm gonna grab the weapon, do that, and be reloading as I run.
Okay.
Am I running the opposite way?
You were going downstairs, right?
I was heading towards his room.
Yeah, you're heading
downstairs. My first impression was he took her back to. Okay.
So both you and Marshall are heading downstairs. Yonk, you are apologizing over and over to Ebner. Ebner looks up at you and he's like, find my daughter.
Don't worry, I know how to handle her. He picks up a lump like a
I thought you were speaking smart. You're like, don't worry, I know how to handle her.
You should call her your little walnut.
Yeah, after I'm done apologizing, I will certainly be going to try and find.
Okay. So the three of you run downstairs. The worm tunnel is empty. You take a right, and at the end of the hallway with the rooms, the door at the end is open. You know that's Crinkle's room, although
excuse me, although no one's gone into it. Standing in the doorway, you see Galeby, blood splattered on her face and down the front of her clothes. She's shaking with wide eyes and holding a large square book that has blood on the corner of its metal spine.
Oh no, she killed the bird.
Oh shit. Can I take the book from her?
Yes.
Is it the rhyme book?
So the book that you take from her is a large square book. Let's see. The cover is made of wood and copper. The front bears a faded, hand-painted rendering of a round millstone. The book itself is square, 18 inches along each edge of its cover, and there is some sort of like silver, like metal set along the spine that has like holes, and like you see like little gears set into it. You can tell that like because of like the material that the book's made of, it's like very thick, but there seems to be only like one, like if you were to open it, there's not like pages, like paper pages inside.
Right.
Okay.
So maybe like an etched block or something.
Do you open it?
I don't
Is
have
this
it.
the one that was broken, supposedly?
The front of the book says Shim Shim's bedtime rhyme.
Okay. Fuck it. I try to look at it, see, because he mentioned something was broken. So I try to see if what is broken.
You see that on the spine, like the metal thing on it
Mm-hmm.
is like heavily dented in like one part of it.
I'm gonna cast mending on it.
Okay. Let's see. So mending takes a minute to cast.
All right, then I begin to cast mending off to the side and let them deal with the girl.
Okay. Yonk and Marshall, you see Gilby standing in this doorway. She is shaking and wide-eyed. She has blood kind of splattered across her face and
I
chest.
immediately go over. I kneel down on one knee next to her, and I just give her a great big dragon hug.
She will hug you back.
I'm gonna go look for the bird.
Okay. So the room that Gilby presumably just came out of, this is Crinkle's room. This room is crawling with wingless larval fireflies. Hundreds of these tiny glowworms cling to every surface, shedding light throughout. A canvas hammock hangs between two pillars near the center of this room. An engraving of a goat wearing a crown leans against the north wall. Against the far wall is Crinkle's slumped form. The silence in the room is interrupted periodically by their ragged breaths. And you can see set into the northeast corner, like set into the wall, there is a like a hatch that you can tell from the front of it, if it were shut, it would blend in very well with the wall. But it is currently open. And there's like a little shelf inside that would fit like the book, and then there's appears to be like some other trinkets in there.
Okay. Is he all right?
He's still breathing, but he seems to be unconscious. You can see he's got like a kind of lump forming on his head.
I'm gonna grab some manacles out of my
Okay.
coat. And I'm gonna clamp them to whatever is nearby. Something
bird.
like a
Bird cuffs.
Yeah, I told you. Look, if he's unconscious, it means his body might be more easily controlled. I don't want him sneaking up behind me while I'm going through this stuff.
Okay.
And we don't know how manipulated he's been. We don't know if he really was bringing this girl to try to get her away from all that stuff, or what the deal was. So we have more information.
We'll say the two pillars in the room, the hammock is connected to we'll say there's metal brackets in the pillars, and you can put one of the cuffs around Crinkle's wrist and then the other cuff through one of the brackets in the pillar.
Sounds good.
Okay.
As soon as I get in Manacle, I want to check the stash.
Okay. So on the shelf you see there's an amber ring. It looks like it's worth about 25 gold. An ornate curved dagger. A set of 4 intricately shaped glass bottles. And 2 potions.
Well, obviously I take the potions, put them in the coat.
Okay.
There's nothing. There's 4 glass bottles. There's 4 verses because we didn't get the last verse, I guess. What do the bottles look like?
Sort of decorative, dining pieces, maybe something you'd put up with a set.
Okay. You said that the front of the book had gears and stuff on it, almost like an engineering type deal.
The spine of it does.
Right. And you said it was brass and silver?
Mm-hmm.
What was the ring again?
Amber.
Does it have any decorative? No, it's just a valuable ring.
There is an inscription on the inside of the ring.
What's it say?
It says... Sorry, I'm trying to find...
Shine, look behind. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn, he went there.
Yep.
To my love, Valeshti, forever yours, Ebder.
What else was it? Is there anything else in there?
That's it. The ring, an ornate curved dagger, a set of 4 intricately shaped glass bottles with nothing in them, and then the 2 potions.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna take everything out of there. I'm gonna take the dagger. The dagger's ornate. That doesn't have brass. I'm looking for brass and silver.
Nope.
Okay. You said there was a statue of a goat with a crown?
Yes, that is in the room itself. It's 3 feet tall.
Right.
And weighs 150 pounds.
What is it? It's just a statue?
Yeah, it's carved stone statue. Just a decorative thing. Sure.
No, I didn't get anything on the history.
Okay.
Does it's not readily apparent what this is?
No, this other than it being carved to resemble a goat and just sort of general goat symbology, you don't see anything glaringly obvious about it, if there is anything there.
I think the word you were looking for is symbolism.
Right.
Oh,
man,
Lord,
how many
you went
movie
there
quotes
too.
could Deuce make in 1 hour?
Right?
Probably 1,000.
Right?
All right.
Tell me what happened here. There was a firefly.
Steel crushed by a huge freaking guy.
You know what the worst part is? This entire room is filled up with fireflies that never got to develop. This is where Fox sleeps.
D'Angelo.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
As you are casting
I'm still
mending,
suffering mentally from that last one.
Yeah.
as you are casting mending, you begin hearing whispering within your head. I need you to give me an intelligence saving throw.
Fuck. This fucking book.
Thanks for stopping in and listening to Candlekeepers by the Freelance Heroism Podcast crew. And we hope that next week you'll come back and listen to some more.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you can
check us out on our Patreon. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism.
donate if you'd like to help us make more episodes like this.
Yeah.
Or episodes like something else. And Rachel, tagline?
Return your library books on time.
Do it. Or else you'll be in trouble.
Or else.
Or else.
Yeah, Mr. Crinkle. Look, I'm really scared, and I know a lot of us are kind of scared, and I'm worried about the little girl. And do you, do you know where the book is? Because I don't want to end up like those skeletons in your office.
Skeletons in my office?
Yeah, the ones that are in the floor, and the ones that are singing and talking about the rhyme, and they said that you're supposed to finish the rhyme, and if you don't know where the book is and the book is broken, then we need to find the book. So where's the book?
Yonk, you wouldn't know that he thought the book is broken.
Ah, shit.
I didn't put that in the message. I just asked
that's
you.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah.